start an academy of today. And today we will talk about three main roles of leader and of like local committee president, of member committee president, like of the person who leads. So of course there is a concept of lead, manage, represent, and it's this concept is not only about AIESEC. This concept is about leadership in general. It's something that you should follow to make your team, your product, your project successful. And we will split this concept into three parts. I think it's like pretty obvious. The first part is gonna be lead, next part is gonna be manage, it's gonna be next week, and the one part is gonna be represent. So today we will talk about lead, and it's me. Actually, all of those three parts are gonna be facilitated by me. It's your MCP. My name is Yuji. You know me. You saw different academy parts from my side. I decided to make a slide with the dictionary for the day because in AIESEC we have a lot of abbreviations and sometimes it's just difficult to remember all of them. So some of them I think you already remember, but just in case I will have them here. So for the CEO, I hope you know it's Chief Executive Officer, because leader is also a CEO. So we will talk about this role today. As well, EB is Executive Board. So it's actually your future team, and you is an executive board of the local committee, and LC is the local committee. So when I tell LC, I mean the local committee in general. So just remember that. For the expectations, it's our usual slide for every week, but anyway, it's important for us that you will keep them. First is it's our responsibility to give knowledge to you and your responsibility to receive knowledge and make it useful. So actually we do not we cannot make anything if this knowledge just goes away. Also, we ask you to be proactive and ask questions if you feel you have something. Also, do all the tasks on time. And then, the last but not least, learn more than we give. And I think you can find a lot of free materials online, and you can ask me or Kate, and we will share something special for you or something specific that you need exactly about some specific topic. So just let us know. So for the agenda of today, you can feel that lead is something like so small. Okay, you just do something nice, you just set goals, you try to achieve them, and that's how you lead your team, that's how you become a leader for them. But actually the part of lead is really bigger than you expect. So we will talk about the concept in general, so you will understand what goes after lead and manage. Also, we will talk about how this phase of lead looks like in AIESEC exactly. Then we will talk about team selection and building. So actually the next parts that I will explain, they're all about lead. So they're parts of this lead phase. We will talk about vision creation, driving values, team motivation, setting direction, aligning expectations, and asking right questions. So all of those parts are, I can say, necessary for leaders to know and to follow. So, what is leading? How do you think? What does it mean? Of course, I spoiled some parts to you, but anyway, what is your point of view on that?
Um, I think it's providing guidance or direction to someone.
Yeah, totally true. Thank you. Who else wants to share? Guys, if you agree, you can set reactions, for example.
Yeah, Etienne has written in the chat.
Oh, okay, let me check. 10. Oh, thank you. Leading is the ability to organize and coordinate activities to be done, especially within a team, to make ends meet or achieve particular objectives. Okay, yeah, that's. Um, I think that's very clear explanation, but also it touches the part of manage, so it's a little mixed. But anyway, it's true as well. So someone else wants to give some answers. Yeah, Imran, you can go.
All right, thank you so much. For me, I believe leading is when you inspire others or you make other people great. So, for example, if you are a CFO or maybe a CEO, if you make your subordinates
Mm-hmm.
feel like you are in control, or maybe they you can nurture their skills and everything. I think that's better off than you just directing people. So, if you can make someone better, I think you're a better leader. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's a very good explanation too, and I think a very right word here is nurture the experience. So let me show you some examples. Actually, I thought about a very clear examples of those who lead, maybe from cartoons or maybe from some series or films. So I found a lot of examples of characters who led others. So it's Yoda, it's Dumbledore, it's Kung Fu Panda characters. Also, it's Rat from Ninja and Ratatouille. So all of those characters actually are combined with leading others, um, realizing potential of those who they work with, and being very wise, and also I can say mm, building teams. So they're not just okay, you're better, you're worse. No, they just saw strength in others and they made the best teams of those characters. So, but as well, they're different from each other. You can see they have different qualities, different character, and that's the beauty of those characters because you can see that you can be um, authentic leader when you see those characters because all of them are like pretty different. So, okay, I see your comments. Love Yoda, Kung Fu Panda. Yes, I love Kung Fu Panda. Gandalf. Yeah. And those characters, they're not the CEOs, of course, but moving forward to real life, you are gonna be a CEO when you're going to build a local committee. And in the future, maybe after building this local committee, your goal can be like to become a CEO of the big company or to open your own company because you're an AIESEC for a limited amount of time. So you're here to learn. And for the CEO, there are like three main directions to follow. And like the focus is, of course, the sustainability of business or something. And you can see like the concept of 3P, it's people, profit, and planet. Um, and actually, lead, manage, and represent is about through like those 3Ps. It's lead is about people, Manage is about making profit, and represent is about planet. It's like being seen in general and showcasing your organizations to others. So here is the scheme, I can say, about difference of leading and managing, because sometimes we can mix that. And you can see, for example, leading is about vision and strategy, like where you move to, but managing is about policies and procedures. So leading is like moving to something, but managing is making necessary things. Then leading is like creating value, managing is counting that. But of course, like in leading is value, like just general values. Counting value is more about like money, and understanding this, the return of investments, I can say. So in lead, you influence and inspire others. You have like committing followers and just committed teams. Then you're leading people. You're like you have a charismatic style. You like find risk and change seekers and work with them. Then you appeal to the heart. You're proactive. You set direction, raising expectations, and ask questions. For management and managing is like, of course, during the experience, you combine those things and you switch between them. But for managing is more like power and control when it's needed, no micromanagement. Then it's have subordinates, managing work focused, authoritarian style, risk adverse and stability, appeal to the head, reactive, plans details, maintain status quo, and give directions. So I think now you can find like this difference between leading and managing. I think leading is softer, but gives more freedom than manage. But anyway, sometimes you will need manage, because you will be more qualified sometimes, and people will need to follow something that you give them. So it's important. So about lead in AIESEC, how it works here. First, it's in general like explanation. It's knowing that you are constantly being observed. You focus on your team and acting as a role model for the team and the LC. And you lead through team alignment on vision and strategy, representing team values and identity, then providing team spaces, delivering team days, agenda. You have like one-to-ones meetings with your like EB team and PDPs, like personal development plans. Then you have R&R system, like rewards and recognition system, or like incentive system. Then you're delivering speeches in front of the LCs, like you're motivating people, and you're driving conversations with members. It's like highly important for others to have that, to understand that you are their leader. If to tell about manage in AIESEC, it's like entails a lot of the behind the scenes. So usually when you manage, people don't see that, and it's like about the activities that can someone seem small. For example, okay, event management, and you need to print some maybe I can say print the agenda for your team, or print the on-site. So other people will not see that you printed that. It's a small thing, but they will not even think about that. So they just come to the event. It's a lot of banners, printing thing. They're sitting on the chairs, but they don't think that you brought those chairs to this venue. So it's about the management, and usually it have a large effect, and sometimes it have a large negative effect if you don't have it. And it's consistency and routine. So it's about manage. We will